surfing. Good morning. I was going to do a whole early morning wake up this morning, but that just that didn't happen today. I'm so happy and excited, and I'm gonna go now and let's go. That was sublime beyond what words could possibly explain. Oh. Thank you, Charlie. See you soon. Have a beautiful day. Hello there. Oh, ginger. Iron. I'm feeling so good. Oh, that surf just made my heart go like this. What a perfect morning. I'm waiting on some news regarding a potential new job, and I have a really good feeling about it. I'm really excited. So my phone is on loud, and every time I hear a message come through, my heart beats so fast and I look at it all excitedly, but feeling good, feeling nervous, feeling happy, excited. But for now I'm going to have a shower, do my breathing practice, and get to the important things that I need to do. She's so pretty. So the good news that I was waiting to hear back on, I did hear about, and I have a meeting tomorrow about it. Which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited about, and on the one hand I don't want to get my hopes up, but on the other hand I just know. I just have this really good feeling, and words can't even describe at this point. Oh, wow. still have a lot to do though, but I think I'm going to put something on the TV just to have in the background, do what I need to do, and have a nice early night. I'm such a granny. I can't stay up past latest like 10 p.m. Tonight I think I'm gonna do a good classic 8 p.m. evening. Although it's summer and it's only really getting dark around like 8:30, and I can't go to sleep when it's light. But tomorrow there's a lot happening, and I want to have a nice early morning. So waking up early is just so. It's just such an amazing way to experience your day. I feel like when you wake up early, there are just so many opportunities and experiences that lie ahead of you. Like the world is your oyster when you wake up early. And I made this friend recently who speaks like 5.5 languages, one of them being French, which I've always really wanted to get better at. And he taught me this one expression which goes, "Le monde appartient à ceux qui se lèvent tôt." Mind my pronunciation, I know it's probably shocking, but it means the world belongs to those who get up early. And I really like that. I think it's so true. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have an early night. Thank you for being with me today. See you tomorrow. Bye for now. Hey my love. Oh bitch. This is the sweet angel that I'm looking after. Her name is Luna, aka Bijou. She's a sweetie pie. She's come back from her adventures and she's hungry. Such a beautiful morning. It rained last night and it's so fresh and stunning. The sun was shining so brightly earlier when I was sitting there on the couch, and now it's actually drizzling again, so I don't want to sit out here for too long with my camera. I got up early this morning. I slept so badly. I'm feeling so sleepy, or maybe just really relaxed. I just did my breathing, and that always just zens me out. And it was the sweetest thing. You know, cats are so susceptible to energy, and they're so sensitive to energy, as are a lot of animals, I think. But I've noticed it particularly with cats. I've never been, not to like enter the whole debate, but I've never been really a cat person. I've always been allergic as well. But my friend's cat, Luna, is the sweetest little baby ever. And when I was living in my previous place, at some stage there were 3 different cats that were visiting me on a regular basis, and I felt like they were trying to tell me something, like they were sending me messages. And at that time of my life I was in a very good place, and they were visiting me a lot, and I was doing my breathing practice now on the couch, and halfway through she came and cuddled up right on my lap. while I was busy and fell asleep. Whoa, there are two people having a heated argument on the street. Whoa. Whoa. Yo, I feel bad for watching, but I mean, it's like, it's in a public place. There was a man and the woman, and the woman got physical. Anyways, oh yeah, she came and cuddled up right on my lap, and it was just precious, and she fell asleep. And I woke up early this morning. I wanted to have a good early productive start to the day and just get the day going and get on my shit and get everything started. And I think she came and sat on me to just remind me, hey, you don't need to be anywhere. This is where you need to be right now. And yeah, she just invited so much presence into my morning, and that was really good. Yeah, I'm feeling so grateful. I'm feeling so excited. Yeah, a little mantra that I've been saying, that I say every day after I do my breathing, that I've been saying for a couple of years now, but I kind of got off it this year when I went through a really bad patch. But it goes, I receive miracles and blessings into my life every day in every way with open arms and an open heart. And it's just such a good mantra or affirmation, you know, and it's so noticeable how life reacts to you when you are in a different space energetically. It's like, it's very visible, and it's quite profound to notice that. And yeah, I'm feeling so grateful. I'm feeling so happy, really content. And there's a bakery right downstairs that always, the smell of it just somehow manages to flood all of the molecules in the air that enter through my nose, and it's just so tempting. So I'm going to go there downstairs now, and then my meeting that I have is actually right around the corner from here, so I'm just gonna walk there, which is convenient. And yeah, I'm gonna journal for a bit, then get dressed and seize the day. Carpe diem. Hey there. So I'm back, and it went really well. it went really well. So things are happening. Things are happening, and I just feel like after everything this year, it was a crazy year, and it just feels like everything is finally falling into place. I couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't be more grateful. And I'm just so excited, and I'm just so grateful. Oh. Hey, as the day's been progressing, I've been feeling, I don't know why, but a little demoralized and a little down, and this just happens a lot when I feel like I'm in a state of such extreme happiness and such extreme joy, and I'm at a really, really high point and almost feel a little bit delirious. Whenever I feel that level of excitement or happiness, I just know within myself, like, how long is this gonna last? You know, I find myself asking myself that. And then after that, when I dip again, because it always happens, I'm like, oh yeah, this is what's familiar. And I used to really grapple with that a lot when I was younger, and think whenever I was in a really dark place and that's what felt so familiar, I'd say, yeah, you know, this is the norm for me. And whenever I'd feel the occasional feelings of joy and bliss, I'd be thinking in my mind, oh, well, this isn't gonna last, you know, so before I know it again, I'm gonna be depressed once again. And so, I mean, I might as well not enjoy this, which is so ridiculous, because, I mean, life is constantly fluctuating, and to realize that both the ups and the downs are temporary is key, I think. But yeah, it can just feel a little bit demoralizing sometimes when I feel like I'm in such a good space and such a high point, and then it's like shortly after that I'll find myself in a place that feels more familiar, which is just feeling down and a little bit in the blues, which is okay, you know, that's the human experience. And I feel like I'm an extremely emotional creature. Like, far more than the average. And sometimes I'm just like existing in this world and looking at other people, and I think to myself, like, are you guys like feeling what I'm feeling right now? And I don't think a lot of people are, and that can feel incredibly lonely at times. To feel so alone in that feeling of just feeling everything so deeply. And I guess to just, I don't know, I just feel really caught up in my head right now, and I don't know why. I feel like
I had such a good day. I've had such a good last couple of days that I feel like this was bound to happen at some stage, just to reach a little bit of a low. And whereas usually when this happens, it's not even conscious, but I'll find myself being so hard on myself and almost blaming myself and saying, oh, this is all my fault, like why am I feeling like this? Oh, you've been doing so well and now you're not doing well, like what's wrong with you? But it's so not my fault. Life is not linear, healing is not linear, nothing is linear. And I think to replace that kind of narrative in my brain with rather saying to myself, okay, this is what I'm feeling right now, let's just feel it, let's let it in and let's let it pass. Because the longer we try to ignore it and act like it's not there, the longer it's going to linger around, and the sooner that we just breathe it in, sit with it so that we can let it go, the sooner we can release it. And I think it's key to be able to ask yourself in moments like that where you feel that way, how can I best show up for myself right now? What can I do for myself right now to meet myself exactly where I'm at? And that could mean so many different things for different people, even to yourself in different times and different moments. Showing up for myself sometimes could mean moving my body, shaking it out, dancing it out, going for a run, going to the gym, getting some ocean therapy, jumping in the sea. But other times when I just don't have energy for things like that, it could mean still moving my body but doing some gentle stretches, just breathing deeply, closing my eyes, just focusing on my breath, meditating a little bit, just being present. Sometimes it can mean distracting myself in some way with watching something funny and frivolous, watching a good movie. For me though, I don't know, when I feel like just when I watch things most of the time, movies or series or whatever, especially these days, it's just, I don't know, I'll often get to the end and think to myself, wow, that was such a waste of my time. I just feel like the amount of good movies and good things on TV these days are fairly limited, and if I choose to spend my time watching a movie, I really want it to be worthwhile. But yeah, if it needs to be just something light and funny to distract myself, then so be it. It could be scrolling on Pinterest, getting nice inspiration and ideas for my future and my life, things that make me feel better. Yeah, I suppose I've just been grappling a lot today with thoughts of how impermanent everything is, how life is constantly moving and we're constantly moving through all of these different experiences, and it all happens so quickly. Like, just thinking it's December now, just thinking back to the beginning of this year, it feels like the other day, and it's just crazy how much can happen in 1 year. For me, that's been proven to me more this year than any other time in my entire life. This year, just so much happened, and it's just crazy how much can happen in a year. And sometimes I just need to take a breath and take it all in. And I suppose just coming to terms with the fact that nothing is permanent, everything's always changing. it's important to remember because it's true. I wrote this on my notes a few days ago. I think it might have actually been yesterday. I wrote, the only permanent thing in life is impermanence, and the only certain thing is uncertainty. The only constant is change, and all that's predictable is unpredictability. And I feel like as humans we can become so wrapped up and so absorbed with our lives and things that we want and things that we have and parts of our lives that we hold so dear and so close to us that we want to just hold on to forever. And I feel like that never doesn't lead to disappointment, because that's just not how life works. It's taken me pretty much most of my life to get to a point where I can say, when I'm experiencing a high, okay, this is great, you know, I'm aware that this is temporary. And then in the lows as well, to say, okay, this too shall pass. Because for me it was always, when I felt really good and I was at a high point, I'd say to myself, you know, I wouldn't even enjoy it at all, because I'd be thinking, oh, like this isn't real, this isn't going to last for that long. And then I'd reach a low point and I'd be like, yeah, this is what's more familiar, this is what makes more sense, you know, this is just the way it is for me. And I think to just come to terms with the fact that nothing is permanent, everything is always changing, so are we. We're constantly changing and evolving and shedding skins. And for me, I feel like recently, the last month, and it's like all of the events for me that transpired this year were all leading up to this point of this ginormous death cycle. And that's what's been so difficult, because it's been a big one. And I feel like very recently I've entered the new phase, which is a phase of rebirth, and it's been such an exhilarating feeling, but at times it can still feel a little bit scary. But life is a never-ending journey of death cycles and rebirths of the people that we once were and the people that we're becoming. And to look back at all the versions of yourself with love and respect and compassion and forgiveness is vital, because we all know how forgiveness is necessary in this human experience. You can't live life and hold grudges and not forgive. It's the biggest waste of energy. But self-forgiveness, I'd say, is where it all starts. And to look back at all the people you've been in your life and in your past, even the versions of yourself that maybe you look at now and you're kind of like, girl, or man, what were you thinking? You know, to realize that you were doing the best with what you had, and you were doing the best with what you knew how to do. I don't know, I just feel a little bit in a little bit of a down right now, and I've had such a good day, and it's a little bit like, ugh, come on. But I'm feeling this way now, but it is what it is, and I'm allowing it. And I think for me right now, what showing up for myself looks like right now is making a cup of tea. Thanks for listening to my ramble.
Hey, it's been a while. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been home, I kind of completely forgot about that video. Things have been so busy. But I just wanted to say, if you made it this far, thank you so much for listening and watching. It means the world to me if you happen to be one of the few that watched until this point. So I'm so grateful. I'm sending all of my love to you. And I really hope to see you in another one soon. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being yourself. Thank you for existing. You're such a blessing. Bye.